Hey, book club. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit. Frothier today. Oh, it's coffeeier today. Oh, it's because I put more coffee and less water in it today. So apparently there's this thing for new booktubers, and I didn't know about it, probably because I'm a noob. It's called Newbie, new tag. I don't know, let's look. BookTube noob, BookTube newbie tag questions. BookTube newbie tag. Oh, that's it. There's no more. I read it like there was more. I was looking through BookTube, which is a thing, and a lot of people do. Sorry, it's really good. I'm very distracted. A lot of booktubers do this newbie tag thing, and so I thought I should do it too. I should have done it first, but I'm a noob, so what the heck do I know? It's a bunch of questions. There are 10 questions here, and I thought that I would answer those questions for whoever wants to get to know me a little bit better and why I decided to start reviewing books. So the first one, why did you start this channel? Truth, I started this channel to sell my book. I think that I'm personable on video. Like, I think that I can connect with people pretty well through video, and it's really hard to market a book. So I thought, okay, if I do this thing that I love and talk to people about it and they love it, then maybe they'll read my book. But this isn't a BookTube channel, so I don't know if that question pertains to me. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Video game trailer reactions? I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of a weirdo. Drinks. Fun drinks. That's what I can bring to BookTube. Next video is gonna be a Brazilian drink. Actually an alcoholic beverage that time. And after that, perhaps a Polish beverage. Time will tell. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I really like talking about books. I mean, I really like talking about stories, books or not. I like to learn new things and I like to meet new people. That's basically it. Why do you love reading? Because I don't have superpowers in real life, and if I read about people with superpowers, it makes me feel like I have superpowers. Basically that. Teleportation would be good. If I could have any superpower, I think it would be teleportation. No, there was an X-Men who could speak every language. I want that one. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. What book series got you into reading? Harry Potter. Maybe that's not true. I think that I've always read since I was a little kid. My mother was a huge reader. A lot of these hardcovers were hers, and she was a very avid reader, so I had books around me growing up all the time, but I think Harry Potter is the first book series that I got really obsessed with. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I'd probably ask them to read my book. Who are booktubers that I really like? I've been getting into the Artists and Geeks videos. I really like those. I find the way she speaks is so relaxing. You know what I would ask her? How do you do all your videos in one take? Are you doing those all in one take? Because that's incredible. You guys don't know this because I cut it out, but I make so many mistakes. Half the time I'm like, Chandler Ainsley's another fun one. I feel like she's quite real. And Read with Cindy. I think she's so funny. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think on my channel, the hardest thing to overcome will be everybody asking me about video game trailers in the comments of my BookTube videos. This is my challenge. My challenge to myself, some of you guys who are non-readers, is to get you to read one of these with me. I don't know which one, I don't care which one, but I want you to read one with me and then I want you to tell me about it. When did you start reading? I was reading when I was really, really young, and then my mom died and I, had my issues with that. It was right before my 7th birthday, 3 weeks before my 7th birthday. When I was really young, I remember being very comfortable reading, and then something happened. I mean, obviously something happened, my mom died, but I mean, something happened like upstairs to me at that time, and I was never super comfortable reading after that, but I always loved stories. So I listened to a lot of audiobooks, and there were some books that I would just like burn through. I burned through the Harry Potter books. I read The Hobbit. Ilana or something about some princess or a girl who wanted to be a knight, or I can't remember that books, but that series. But definitely in high school on, I think when I started to play basketball more, maybe it was when the Harry Potter series ended. No, that overlapped with basketball. But there was a point in my life where I just like flipped to audiobooks, and it was audiobooks non-stop. Where do you read? Well, I mean, I listen to my books, so I'm such a freak. Guys, I can't even explain to you. Like, I'm more likely to be listening to a book than to music. Like, I will work out and listen to a book instead of music regularly, like all the time. Unless I'm doing like a super high intensity workout, I'd rather be listening to a book than listening to music, which is weird. That's weird, right? What kind of books do you like to read? Fantasy! I love fantasy. I am a sucker for fantasy. I mean, if there are vampires or werewolves, Dracula in the city, oof, I love it. I'm obsessed obsessed. I have I think almost 300 books in my Audible library, and I listen over and over again to a lot of the fantasy ones. Patricia Briggs, Mercy Thompson series I've probably listened to 3 or 4 times. Same with Janine Frost's The Night Huntress, that's what it's called. I was like, Southern Vampires, but that's... Oh my gosh, Charlaine Harris. That's Charlaine Harris. I've listened to her series once, but yeah. Actually, probably the ones on here that I have read are all vampire novels. No, I can't even say that. They're not. They're super sporadic. Oh, Tanya Huff's The Blood Ties series, yeah. Or The Blood Books. The TV show was called Blood Ties. That's why I think of that. I love fantasy. Why am I talking to my bookshelf? I'm supposed to be talking to you. I love fantasy. I don't know if you caught this, but I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. I've only said it about 18,000 times. Fantasy's my go-to books. Yep, that's it. Those are the newbie questions, the 10 questions for a booktuber noober. What questions can I have for you guys? I would like to know, what is the most underrated book to film adaptation? Like the one that you think did it the best or did it better? That's what I want to know.